I think we're alive. Yay! Wonderful. Wonderful. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Tomare. Yeah, that's what it says on the ground here. I'm a few steps from Futakoshinchi station. One stop from where I live. And I have walked down this little shopping street where there's some nice little restaurants. And the plan for tonight is to enjoy these last moments of color in the skies. So I think I will start today's stream by walking along the river for a while, which I don't do very often. So let's do that tonight. And let's see where we will end. I will try to do a different route than the one I always do otherwise here in Kawasaki. So I will try to make it a little bit different today. But yeah, it's a bit late. I don't start my streams this late usually, but actually we already had dinner. Had dinner with my family a little while ago and decided to do a shorter little evening. So over there you have Kanagawa, those high-rise buildings that you've seen countless times before on my streams. I did press the button, right? Much kudasai, yes. So yeah, first of all, I think I should say thank you to everybody who joined us yesterday. That was epic in the true sense of the word, and one of my most enjoyable streams ever, I think. So yeah, I had a great time. It was fun to try something new and let you control me. That was a lot of fun. I think I will do that again. And yeah, down here at the river, it's very quiet. It's almost a little bit too dark almost. I think we can walk here for a little while at least. So it's a popular spot for joggers, as you can see. And yes, someone asked about the weather check, of course. It's been very gloomy all day, and there are some kind of worrying clouds above us. I hope it won't start raining during the stream. That would be annoying. But the temperature right now is 24 degrees. And humidity 74%. Pretty humid. I've been spending all day out actually with my family today, and it was pretty sweaty. But I don't know if you can hear it, but there are like these insects. I don't know what they're called in English. But it's a very characteristic sound for the early summer here in Japan. Oh, look at those two birds. Neato. But yeah, it's a very nice night actually. I enjoy it now. And thank you, Wishful Walking Videos. You arrived in Japan. Congratulations. Are you in Tokyo? Are these cicadas? I'm not sure. Like, cicadas feels like such a... Maybe. In Japanese they're called suzumushi. Suzumushi. But yeah, anyway. They're like this early part of summer. These insects are making this noise. But then later on you will have these really loud semi, which are quite obnoxious. But this sound I do enjoy. I don't think it's cicadas, no. I don't think it's cicadas. Crickets maybe. Yeah, maybe crickets. Probably, yeah, crickets. That is right. So this is the bridge I walk across from time to time. This time I was actually lazy and took the train just from there to there. But some of my streams I've started on top of this bridge. The view from up here is quite nice actually. But today I'm trying to give you a little bit slightly different perspective. And I'm not sure if we will pass any convenience store. I think the density of convenience stores in tonight's walk will be very, very low. So I was smart and got myself a fancy beer before the stream started. So I guess I have to drink it before it gets too warm. But let's walk a little bit. It would be kind of embarrassing to start with a beer break, even though we all know that the only purpose why I'm doing the stream tonight is just because I want to have a beer. No, that's not entirely true. I do enjoy night walks a lot as well, but after spending all day with my wife and the daughter, it's gonna be nice to have a little beer break tonight. My wife doesn't really drink, so I'm left on my own for that. And then I prefer to drink with you, my dear viewers, than all alone. Yeah, plenty of cones here. So it's gonna be interesting to see what you think about tonight's walk, because yeah, it will be a little bit, the route will be a little bit different, as I'm sure you can already tell. It's more green space and nature, but I will eventually head into the residential area, because it would be too boring to walk here all the time, and also it would suit me not too dark anyway. Lots of cones here. Yeah, I didn't know. I did not come here in advance and put all those cones here, I promise. I know that some of you might think I did, but I promise you. Thank you. I love your streams. I've been watching since July 2020. Thank you, Wad. And you've been with me from the start. Thank you very much. Today's goal, I don't know. I have a few ideas in mind. But since I started pretty late, I don't have that much time. So that kind of limits where I can walk. But we'll see. Yeah, I don't really have any clear goal, as you can hear. This is some sort of flood prevention thing. I think that there's something underneath here. So here is my constant walking partner, Tama River. So this is, for those of you who just came here for the first time, this is the river that separates Tokyo from Kanagawa prefecture. So now we are walking on the Kanagawa side, which is the prefecture just south of Tokyo. So we're in Kawasaki, which is a part of Kanagawa. Over there, that's Tokyo. Over there, this is Tokyo. This is all Tokyo. This is all Tokyo here. Everything you see, the entire kingdom. But yeah, I haven't really walked on this side of the river in a very long time. It's very pleasant on a night like this. Is camping allowed here? I'm pretty sure no. but I'm not sure if anyone would care if you just like pitched a tent for one night. You could potentially get away with it, maybe, but officially I'm pretty sure that it's not really allowed. Here's some pretty major construction going on. Could be that they're still kind of repairing this area from the flood that happened 2 years ago when this Kanagawa, Tama River flooded, and it was some pretty severe damages, especially around here, actually, in this area behind me here. So it could be that they're doing some sort of work to prevent the same thing from happening again. And I know that there are, at least on the Tokyo side, there used to be quite a few homeless people living near the river in small shacks that they built that almost looked like they were like semi-permanent. I'm not sure if they're still there, but I remember seeing them a couple of years ago. So yeah, I'm not sure how seriously they would take a tent somewhere around here. I mean, if you come this time of the day and you go down here a little bit, no one will notice, most likely. Although I'm not endorsing it or anything. So it's all your responsibility to make sure that you follow any rules and regulations. Don't blame me if anything happens. So I think I will walk up here now so we get a little bit more view, because it's getting darker and darker by the minute and we don't really see much down here anymore. It's pretty dark, yeah. It's actually darker in real life than what it looks like on this video. So it's pretty dark. Sunset half an hour ago. Any news on your vaccine card? Yeah, I got it a few days ago. And I have an appointment for Saturday. So hopefully I will be vaccinated soon. So, this is a baby goods store with this cute little rabbit sign. Yeah, this is a cycling road that goes really far along the river. I've actually ridden my bike, like sometimes, it's been a long time now, but sometimes I ride my bike from Tamagawa and on this side all the way to, I don't know, a place like maybe 4 or 5 kilometers down there. Then you can cross on a bridge and go back this way. It's a really nice bike ride. So yeah, I've done that a couple of times. But yeah, a very nice view. I think I will just go a little bit further here, then I will probably turn down to the residential areas here. This rabbit sign, it's a children's, I don't know if it's a toy store or children's clothes or something. But yeah, some sort of children's goods. Yes, if I keep walking north, I will end up at Noborito station, where there's this nice Norwegian coffee shop called Fuglen that I mentioned a couple of times on my streams. And they have one branch in Shibuya, one in Asakusa, and then one down here in Noborito, which is, yeah, we actually passed a Lawson here. I didn't remember that there was a Lawson here. Yeah, so they have two shops, two proper like coffee shops, one in Asakusa and one in Shibuya, and then they have the roastery down here in Noborito, which is a very random place because that area, there's not that much there, but they also serve coffee there, so. And sorry, wishful walking videos. I'm not sure if you replied, but I asked if you're living in Tokyo or if you're somewhere else in Japan. I was so surprised to hear that we won't have a convenience over here. Yeah, it is rare. It's well, I was wrong. We did pass one now, and actually now that I think of it, I know that there's another convenience, maybe 5-10 meters down this way. But other than that, I'm not sure how many convenience stores we will pass today. So. This might very well be my most quiet walk on this channel, at least my most quiet walk in the Tokyo area ever on this channel, which is a nice contrast compared to how busy and active the walk was yesterday. And again, thank you everyone for joining me yesterday. We did indeed break the super chat record yesterday, so thank you very much for that. I really appreciate it. We will celebrate by staying at a nice hotel the day after tomorrow. I treated my wife to a little mini vacation. So, and of course, I will make sure to shoot a video from that area where we will be staying. I think you will like it. I think we won't break that record until the next anniversary stream. Yeah, maybe. I hope you're wrong, but I don't think you will be wrong. I don't think you. What gear do I use? That's written in the video description, so please check there. This part is almost like semi-industrial. There's some like, this is cemento. It's a cement factory. And then once I pass this, I think there will be a residential area again. So then I will turn down and walk more in the residential area. Yeah, mini vacation. We need it. We both need it. Both me and my wife. We need a little bit of change of environment. As I'm sure a lot of you viewers also do. Like this whole pandemic and everything is driving us crazy and not being able to travel. So we're actually just going to Yokohama, so it's nothing exotic at all, but at least, you know, one night at a nice hotel, a little bit of change of environment. I think that will do us good. Has it rained near Tokyo recently? No. The forecast said it was gonna rain all day today, but it didn't rain at all yet. But the sky right now looks like it could. It could actually, especially over there. There's some darkish clouds. So, and I'm heading straight towards them. 400 people watching. Thank you. Welcome. 400 people watching me walk in this very, very quiet area in the outskirts of nowhere. Or, okay, outskirts of Kawasaki. Noborito is nice. I actually enjoy this entire walking along this river has been something I enjoyed for a long time. Like even before moving to Tamagawa. I sometimes took the train out either to Noborito or to Tamagawa just to walk, go on long walks along the river, even before I was streaming. So if you do enjoy walking, this is definitely a nice area to come to, because you have these, or biking for that matter. It's very nice around here, and you have a quite interesting change of environment all the time, and yeah, it's pretty nice. Oh, and yes, like Ray just said, if you are watching and enjoy this, please like the video. That's a great way to help me out. Also, to everyone who's new, please read the FAQ in the video description, where you will find answers to some commonly asked questions. Such as, who am I? What am I doing in Japan? Where am I from? Is this my job? And all those other things. What camera do you use? All those things that get asked almost every stream. They're all answered in the FAQ in the video description. Wonder how many calories I burn when I walk that much. Yeah, good question. Good question. I'm not sure if I know the answer off the top of my head, but let's see if Fitbit can bring some sort of clarity. So this is what Fitbit says. Average this week 3,185 calories. Yesterday was best so far. I don't know, is that, I don't really know calories. What's much, what's not much. Is 3,000 a lot? Average? More than average? Please enlighten me if you know the answer. It certainly does look increasingly industrial, but then, yeah, here's a residential building. Do you prefer boxers or brief? Boxers. Over 3,000 is pretty good. Okay, thank you, Ray. Thank you, Ray. If you eat less than that, then it's good. So I obviously don't, because I'm not getting thinner. I'm not getting thinner. I think I eat too much sweets and ice cream, which is not good, but it's tasty. Maybe we should head down here. This looks like it's a residential area, so let's head down here and see where that will take us. One beer has 150 calories, so I can drink 20 beers in a day. That's good to know. Speaking of that, I still have my beer. We need to drink it. Let's see if we can find somewhere to sit down. before it gets too warm. Yeah, we need to drink the beer before it gets too warm. Certainly. Certainly. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I've never walked here before, so that's nice. Ah, thank you, Jaco. Your FAQ is a little bit outdated about the new Sony gear. Yes, that's true. I need to update. I love that camera, by the way. I'm not bringing it with me right now because I was a bit worried about rain, so I didn't bring it on this walk. But that camera is really, really good. I've taken so many good photos of my daughter with it already, so that's great. Jenny, thanks for stopping by, even though you are busy watching the game. And thank you, Indy Ferne, for the super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I think you gave me a super chat yesterday too, didn't you? Thank you. Das erste von der 20. Yeah, the first of the 20, right? I don't think I will have 20 beers tonight though. Probably just one. So yeah, let's hope that we can find... is this the same? Yeah, probably the same cement factory. And then here it looks like relatively newly built apartments. Not the greatest location though, if you ask me. Yeah, super quiet. Like this, tonight's walk will be pretty much just like this. So if you're watching this and hoping to see something like Shibuya Crossing or busy Tokyo streets, then yeah, you can stop watching now, because that's not gonna happen. The most busy place that I might pass tonight would be whichever station I happen to be near when I end this stream. Oh, little shrine here. Are you following Sweden Euro? No, I'm not interested in sports. Certainly not football. Viewers watching and not even 200 likes. That sucks. Come on, we can do better than that, can't we? What's this? Is it a bike shop? Or a hairdresser? Or both? Strange. Men's cut. Very strange. Looked like, this could be in some fashionable neighborhood in central Tokyo, a shop looking like this. But here, like in the middle of nowhere in Kawasaki, that was a bit of a surprise. Maybe I should go there next time I need to cut my hair. We have a nice little park here, but there's some other people, and that would make me feel uncomfortable to sit and drink my beer and talk loudly next to them. So let's see if we can find something better. Are you in leather shorts? No, I'm not. Leather shoes. Oh, sorry, leather shorts. No, not leather shoes either. Or I don't know what material these are in. I don't think it's leather. Probably some sort of synthetic material. Let's go this way. No lederhosen. No, unfortunately no lederhosen today. Oh, maybe this was a dead end. Yeah, I think it was a dead end. Zannet. But we found a hidden little shrine here. Save point. I like this vibe, the vibe of this residential area. Nice, good to hear, Laura. It's pretty typical Japanese residential suburban area. You will find neighborhoods looking like this pretty much everywhere in the outskirts of the Tokyo region. Oh, and thank you, Kim Röd. Thank you very much for the 89 Danish crowns. That's generous of you. Thank you. Jupe McNilson. I always hike in leather shorts. Nice. I don't think I've ever hiked in leather shorts. Maybe I should try it sometime. Is it comfortable? We are enjoying the stream. Thank you, Tamia Frog. It's good to hear. I'm enjoying this walk. I wish I could also be enjoying a beer sometime soon. Let's see. Oh, here's some sort of farming going on. And it looks like we have some major road up here. Maybe I might have a hunch as to where we are. Just maybe. We might be close to Kuji station, which is a stop on the Nambu line that I've passed a couple of times on my streams. Yeah, it's certainly quiet, and it is certainly one of the great things about living in Tokyo, that it's quite easy, despite the fact that you're living in the biggest city in the world. It's quite easy to find quiet areas like this, if that's something that you enjoy. Oh, should I cross here? Let's continue a little bit further. Another convenience store. Dan Chemistry. Thought yesterday's streaming was a bit too much for you. Nah. Come on. I can do more than that. But I have to admit that my legs are a little bit sore today. They're okay now, but when I woke up this morning, my legs felt a little bit tired after yesterday's walk. Seems like you're getting close to Noborito. Really? I don't think so. I think we're still quite far from Noborito, actually. I think we have a Kuji station up here somewhere. And then after Kuji there's Shukugawara. And then Noborito. So yeah. A lot of talk about leather shorts in the chat today. Interesting. I didn't know that my viewers were that there were so many people so emotionally invested in leather shorts. Interesting. Okay, Jenny, see you next time. One of the things that is not great about living in Japan and Tokyo is that benches are so scarce. I really want to sit down and drink my beer, but I would just look like a bum if I sit down somewhere on some stairs like that, so I need to find a little park or something. Maybe I should look at a map. Keine Lederhosen hier. Ach, mein Gott. Warum hast du nicht Lederhosen? Thank you, Craig. Belated on your streaming anniversary. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. Very much. So, 450 people watching my super random walk in the middle of nowhere. And I think I just felt some drop of water or something on my face, actually. Let's see. Now I'm like really far from any station, so if it starts raining here, it would be a little bit problematic. Anyway, I need to check the map and see if there's some park or something nearby where I can go for my beer. Not really. Another konbini. Okay, so what I said earlier in this stream, that we weren't passing any konbinis, was obviously a big lie. Cool building. Wow, are we at 500 viewers? Wow, that is way more than I expected on a super random walk tonight, like tonight's. Hello everyone and welcome, and sorry for not taking you to any more exciting location than this. See, I think we might actually have something down here. Algorithm is loving my walks. Isn't that wonderful? Thank you, algorithm, for being my friend today. Look at this. Very, very old storefronts.そうですね。ご飯はもう食べました。散歩の前食べました。Quality is pretty decent. Thank you. Yeah. If you just knew how much time and money I spent on finding the best possible setup for walks like this. I'm glad that it has paid off. I'm glad that you enjoy the quality. Here's another very old building. Yeah, I think we are approaching Kuji station on the JR Nambu line. If you want to look up and see where I am on Google Maps, you can do so. Kawasaki is not far from Haneda Airport. This part of Kawasaki is pretty far from Haneda Airport actually. Not super far, but maybe an hour by car. Yes, okay, now I know where I am. And some of my super loyal followers might also recognize this place. I think I've walked up on this pedestrian bridge a couple of times in some walks earlier, but then I usually come from a very different direction. So yeah, we are close to Kuji station, like I said. But I will continue this way then. Let's try to make something slightly new. Because I don't think I walked further this direction ever before. Oh, you're near Chofu. No, kind of, yeah. Thank you, George Van Meter. Thank you so much for the super chat. Is there a park nearby here? I actually don't know. I kind of forgot that I was looking for a park. Let me check again. Let's cross here. There's a river not too far away from here, which I think has a little bit of a park next to it. Tonkatsu oishii. Tonkatsu oishii. Oh yeah, we are well over 500 viewers now. Again, thank you. And if there are any new people watching, anyone who's not familiar with my channel, you might want to know that I do walks like this almost every day in various parts of Tokyo, sometimes in more lively neighborhoods than this. Today's walk is extremely quiet. I wonder if we can walk down here. I guess we can. Someone's interesting. So yeah, I'm doing walks. I wonder, are they having a fight, or is it just someone being drunk or playing some game or something? Anyway, yes, I do walk like this almost every day, in all kinds of places, sometimes in busy streets in Tokyo, sometimes in super quiet neighborhoods like this tonight. So if you think that's something you might enjoy, then by all means consider subscribing to my channel. I hear trains. There's a train. That's the JR Nambu line. That's the JR Nambu line, just here. Oh, and here we have a real estate agent. Let's see, what does it cost to live here? That's cheap. 39,000 yen. For how many square meters? 20 square meters. Built 1971. These are slightly more expensive. 1987, 1987, both of them. 21 square meter, 23 square meter. So yeah, that's what I mean when I say that you can find very cheap apartments in the Tokyo region if you need to. And you know, we're still like just 20-25 minutes away from Shibuya, so we're not like completely in the super countryside or anything like that. "20 square meters for those apartments. So tiny, yes, but by Tokyo standards, not super tiny. Just regular tiny." Oh, new member. Thank you, SV1616, for joining the channel. And did I also get another super chat? I did. And R. Nakamura. Arigatou gozaimasu. Yes, for the second of the 20 beers. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, let's see. I think there's a tunnel here. And we should be relatively close to that river I keep talking about, and hopefully we can find somewhere to sit down there. The beer is getting a little bit too warm, but shoganai, can't be helped. Do they tax foreigners differently in Japan? No, they don't. We are taxed just like everyone else. Well, for the first couple of years when you live here, you can actually pay less in tax if you're also paying taxes in a different country. But after living here for 5 years, then you have to pay tax on all your income, worldwide income. For the first 5 years, you only have to pay tax on the income that you make in Japan. So, but that's about it. I don't think I would like to live in this house. There's like one big road here, and then you have the highway next to it on the other side. And of course, there's a sad playground underneath the highway, which is something you see very often. And it's something that always makes my heart cry a little bit when I think about those poor kids having to, you know, imagine like if that's the place where you play as a little child, like under a major highway. It's just very sad to me. There was a slide, and yes, we could drink a beer there, but I really didn't want to sit down there. It just felt so sad. Tony, you're talking about the consumption tax. Yeah, it was raised a few years ago. 2 years ago, maybe? It used to be 5% when I came to Japan. And then like 5-6 years ago, it was raised to 8%. And then now they raised it to 10%. But there's no more plans to raise it above 10% as far as I know. Oh, maybe the river is down here. What about playground in a park? No, playground in a park is where playgrounds should be. Playgrounds should be in parks. They should be surrounded by greenery and something that at least resembles nature, not gravel under a highway. That's just sad. In a park, perfectly fine by my standards. Let's see what else are we. Probably around here is cheap, yes. Because we're still pretty far from a station. But no, not really. I think we are approaching actually Shukugawara station, which is quite nice. This area, this river here, is actually really nice in the cherry blossom season. It's like what I would call like a secret, unknown cherry blossom viewing spot. It's very dark now, so you can't really see it, and it may not look that nice. But yeah, the area along this river is quite enjoyable. What's this? This is weird. It's not a shrine, and this gate looks somewhat intimidating. But it's some sort of religious facility, maybe some sort of, I don't know, religious organization or something. It's not just your average shrine or temple, that's for sure. So yeah, it was like looked like a shrine building, and then there was like a pagoda built on top of it, which is quite unique, not something you see very often. Someone asked which language I speak with my wife. I'm not sure if that's answered in the FAQ actually, but we speak 3 languages: Swedish, Japanese, and English. About English maybe half of the time, and then the rest, the other 25%, are a mix between Swedish and Japanese. Right, living near a creek or a river is risky because there's lots of flooding issues. So it may not always be recommended to live just next to a river. It's a little park with a playground if you follow the river. Yes, I think I know the place. That's kind of where I'm planning to go. Should get there quite soon. I've actually been here a couple of times before. Although it's my first time to stream here. Had no idea that Swedish was a language. Oh really? What language did you think we spoke in Sweden? MacGuffin. Okay. Shinmeikoku Jokyokai. Kana? I can't really read. I'm not sure how it's supposed to be read, but let me see. I think I might want to cross here actually. Hello? No. That park. This is very dark street. At least on this side we have some street lights. So let's walk on the lit up side. If this was any other country than Japan, I probably would not walk this dark path in the middle of the night like this. But since we're in Japan, I think nothing bad will happen, but you never know. You never know. This is pretty wonderful, actually. Maybe is this that park? No, this is not that, but it's wait, the park is here, but it's actually closed. There's a gate there, and it's also way too dark. Too bad. But I'm pretty sure that down here, maybe by this bridge down here, looks like there's some lights. We should probably be able to find somewhere to sit there. Yes, like AB is saying, actually, Japan is not 100% safe, and especially not if you are a woman. There are certainly places best avoided, such as sitting here all by yourself. It's probably not I would recommend my daughter to do, but as a man, I think it's slightly less risky. So I will just thinking about, maybe here is better, actually. Yeah, I know that I often praise the safety of Japan, but it's not a perfect place in terms of safety. No worries. I think we can sit here and have my beer. What time is it now, by the way? Okay. Yeah, I think after the beer I need to kind of just head down to the nearest station and take the train back home. But yeah, let's see how drinkable this fancy pants beer is, and also let's see how much of it will flow out now, because I've been walking with it for like an hour, so it's probably been shaken quite a bit. Oh, the trains are passing here. That's nice. That's nice. Trains are always nice. I can't even open this thing. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Okay, it didn't explode that much, actually. Good. Kanpai. Skål. So for those of you who are new to my channel, I usually sit down and do a beer break at some point during my walks. Some people hate those and stop watching. Others enjoy them because it's a good chance for you to ask questions to me, because I have a little bit more focus on the chat. So yeah. What do the majority of Japanese do at 8 p.m.? I don't know. On a Sunday, I would guess that the majority of people are just home watching TV. If it was a weekday before the pandemic, a pretty large portion would be either on their way home from work, still at work, or possibly out drinking with their colleagues. Of course, Tony, you want to know the alcohol percentage. I think it's a little bit higher in this one. It's a 6% one. It says here 6%. 6% beer. Beer is okay. It's a little bit warm. It could be, yeah. I wish it was a little bit colder, but it's still within within the drinkable limits, if you ask me. Oh, dog. Kawaii. Yes, I do like IPA. Don't get stalked, tea. I found out some Japanese are obsessed with Europeans. Let's see. I will try my best. Where are you in relation to Shukugawara Station? I'm pretty close to Shukugawara Station. I think just a few more blocks down this direction and I should be at Shukugawara Station. So that's where I will take the train back home. Yeah. How much yen was your beer? This one was a little bit expensive. I think it was around 400 yen, maybe. This is some... You don't really find this one. I bought this at a fancy supermarket. They don't usually sell this one in regular convenience stores. It's good, but it would, like I said, it would be much better if it was a bit colder. One thing that's pretty interesting about Japan in Tokyo is that almost everywhere, every little park you find, there's always some like sign telling you the story, the history about this place. So 400th anniversary. So I had my first anniversary yesterday for my streams. My streams are nothing compared to this river. It's been here since, oh actually that, and the 400th anniversary was 2011, so it's 410 years ago since whatever happened here happened. Interesting. I cannot really read this, or it would take me forever. So yeah, here's also another little sign. So here you can see they actually even marked where we are here now. They marked where there's like nice cherry blossom trees. So here's Kawasaki. Oh, okay, they kind of mark all the train lines around here. Oh, interesting. So yeah, we're in Takatsuku still. No, we're not. We're in Nakaharaku. Actually, here's Takatsuku. Yeah. Sorry, I'm a little bit tired and I didn't really have the energy to read those signs properly. Sorry about that. So let's see what else he's saying. Do you get to watch Swedish TV shows in Japan? Oh, I don't really watch TV. I do have, like, most Swedish TV can be watched online these days. So, and with a VPN you can watch everything. So it's possible, but yeah, I don't really do it. 5 minutes from Shukugawara Station. Okay, perfect. Have you ever done a walk then there was a torrential downpour? Yeah, I did. It rained quite heavily in the walk I did about a month ago to Shimokitazawa. So you can watch that stream if you want. I was soaked once it ended. Is it normal that it's this dark? It's normal that it's dark at this. Yeah, of course it is. It's, you know, I think it's the norm everywhere that once the sun goes down it gets dark, and Japan is no different. Japan is no different in that respect. It's a shame more people aren't out at night. Yeah, well, like I said, this is just a super local area, so I don't think it has anything to do with people not feeling safe. But yeah, I think those people living around here that are out right now are probably in a different part of the city. I don't think Like, people don't really come here to hang out unless it's cherry blossom season. What's on the stone sign on your left? Ah, what does it say? Furusato no seimei no nantoka sunda? I don't know. I think it's something related to this 400 anniversary thing, because this is also dated 1st of March 2011, 10 days before the big earthquake. But I don't really know what it means or why it's there. On next walk, can we walk Ikebukuro Station to Tokiwa Dai Station? No, not on next walk, because next walk will probably be tomorrow, and tomorrow I won't have that much time to go all the way to Ikebukuro. But I will consider your request for some other future stream. I just want to sit here and be quiet for another half an hour. So nice. Kind of wish I lived in a place where it was this quiet. We live relatively close to some major roads, so whenever we open the windows we always hear traffic, which sucks. Yeah, the beer compared to Germany, it's expensive in Japan. Yeah, that's true. It's beer time, yes. How long did you stay in Japan? That's answered in the FAQ in the video description. We're going to walk in Kyushu sometime soon. I hope I will be in Kyushu in September. But I'm not sure yet. So for tomorrow, Lai, where are you going? Probably somewhere in the near my place. Yeah, nothing too far, nothing too fancy, I'm afraid. Have you had dinner yet? Yes. Can you stream on your way back using train? Maybe I can keep the stream running while I'm riding the train back for a while, yeah. Almost done with my beer. Tomorrow walk, evening or morning time? I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know. I don't really have any plan yet, and it depends a little bit on my wife. So step count from yesterday. Yeah, let's take a look. That I should be able to share with you. Here you have my recent step counts. Actually, today's step count isn't that different from yesterday's. Because I've been walking a lot today as well. Oh, thank you, Patrick. Meet the ghost, please. Let's see. I'm not sure if my phone can capture any ghosts. そうですね、これ宿河原駅の近くのところです。Have you been to Taiwan? Yes, once. It was great. Are you living in Japan? Yes, 13 years in Japan. Okinawa streams, sometimes, yes. I have a few videos from Okinawa on my channel already. You can search and you will find them. あ、今 PC の前一人に乾杯します。あ、一緒に乾杯します。乾杯、乾杯。What's the one thing you don't like about riding a train in Tokyo? That the trains are usually crowded. Or often crowded, I should say. Not usually, but often. Just wondering, while in Sweden, have you been to any small islands there? Not so many, no. Considering Sweden has the most islands in the world. Yeah, that's pretty cool, actually. We have lots of islands. But no, I mean, I have not really traveled much in Sweden. It's embarrassing to say, but that's why I kind of want to go back to Sweden and explore my country more properly now. Last trains usually around midnight or slightly after midnight, depending on where you're going, but usually by 1 o'clock most trains are stopped. Thank you, Patrick. Was it very hot today? Not very hot. It was moderately hot. Like maybe 27, 28 degrees. So, yeah.海外の方は和室が好きという方が多いようで、洋室より和室みたいです。そうかな、わかんない。人による。違います。僕は和室は嫌いではないけど、やっぱり洋室の方が好きです。でも畳の匂いが好き。でも布団の寝るのがまあ嫌いではないけど、やっぱりベッドの方が気持ちいいと思います。そのビールを初めて見ました。ああ、そうですね。これちょっと珍しいね。僕もまあたまに見るけど、普通のなんかほとんどのお店はこれを売ってないです。初めて飲む。There's a cool waterfall in Tama River a couple of minutes upstream. Oh yeah? Maybe, yeah, I think I know the place you're talking about. There's usually a lot of people fishing there. But I think it's too dark to see anything interesting there right now. Given a choice, do you prefer German or Japanese beer? Random question. Probably German. I think in general the beer in Germany is always tasty. It's pretty okay here in Japan too, but I think Germany has the upper hand. Okay, I finished. I left the timing, but I don't want to take care of a room of it, so we found a place that's all western side rooms and just bought some foldable tatami mats. that bring the great smell. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah. Yeah, I really like the smell of tatami. It's really nice, and that's like the good thing about washed or Japanese rooms. I think the smell makes me quite relaxed. But I used to live in a share house in a tatami room for about a year, so I'm kind of used to it. But having to kind of fold and unfold the futon every night was a bit of a pain. And yeah, also the tatami is kind of fragile. So beer break is over, and now I will walk to the nearest station. And I actually think I will not stream the train ride home. Sorry about that, but I have a few emails I need to reply to while on the train. There you have the station. Oh, and actually now it just started raining. Not too bad. It's actually a nice little summer rain. I don't mind it at all, but let's hope it doesn't get much heavier. Also, look at the cones down by the river. They're having a good time down there. Can you hear the rain? Tony, I'm sorry to hear that you can't drink beer anymore. Hope you will recover and your ability to drink beer will come back to you someday. You can't hear the rain? Too bad. You're missing out. Then you have to come here in person. So here's another one of these little parks here next to the river. Yeah, like this area is super nice actually in the cherry blossom season. Kyou wa doko made iku n desu ka? Kyou wa ne, Shukugawara eki made. Ato 5分ぐらい。そこからで電車で帰ります。Thank you, Patrick. Typhoon season, yes, coming up soon. There's already been a couple of typhoons actually, but I guess the real typhoon season is still like a little bit towards the latter part of the summer. No mosquitoes? No, I didn't notice any. I think yesterday when I had my Patreon only streams there was tons of mosquitoes. That was next to the Swedish embassy. But here, next to this river, I didn't really hear or notice any mosquitoes at all, no. Maybe just showing the entering of the train. We'll see. Have you experienced any natural disasters? Yes, I lived here for 13 years, so I was here when the big earthquake struck in 2011. I've been experiencing countless smaller earthquakes, typhoons, floods, you name it. There's a lot of natural disasters hitting Japan. Fortunately, nothing too serious, like in terms of that it's been like dangerous for my own personal health. But when you live in Japan, you kind of have to accept the fact that natural disasters will be omnipresent. So now I think we are very close to Shukugawara station. I think that's the Shotengai here, the shopping street. The government sends an earthquake warning to your phone. I wouldn't give the government credit for that, but yes, the meteorological agency, they have an early warning system, but it doesn't always trigger in time, but yeah, sometimes it does. We also have that in our building, so whenever there's an earthquake, our kind of the intercom system in the building starts beeping, and it's pretty loud and obnoxious, and you get your heart really starts pumping, and you expect that, will this be a big one? It's kind of creepy when it happens. So we are in Shukugawara station now. Question is, I need to go to track 2. Means I need to cross this. Okay, I can do that here. Great. No, I'm going to track 1, track 2. Anyway, I need to cross to the other side. Don't forget the ticket for the other 500 people following me. Yeah, sorry JR. I'll have 500 people joining this ride for free. Nice view here. Oh, that reminded me, I haven't really snapped any thumbnail shots. Maybe this could be one. Not an amazing photo, but at least better than nothing. Train is coming. That's my train coming here. So I guess I will be quiet, but I will keep the stream going during the train ride as well. Just since someone actively requested me to do so. Just see my reflection, which is not great. Or this commercial. outside to brighten the train. Also, focus is completely messed up. Yeah, I don't know how enjoyable this train ride will be because it's only picking up my reflection and I can't really control the focus, but someone said you enjoy the sounds, so I will just keep it going anyway.
The doors on the right side of the
No, it's okay to talk on the train as long as you're doing it in a like discreet voice. It's fine. It's not like everybody's constantly quiet. People traveling together usually have conversations. That's fine. Thank you, Indy Fairness, for the super chat again. Thank you so much. You just paid for my train ride back home. I appreciate it. I'm getting off here. Show the route map. There we go. That's Kawasaki station. This is where we are now. This is where I'm getting off. Reflection reveal. Yeah, these are my eyes. You can see them.
The doors on the left side will open. Please change forward the door line and the door.
Bonus reflection reveal for the 520 of you watching. Pretty eyes. Okay, so a little bit of fan service, I guess. All of you who endured watching me until the end of the stream got a bit of a reflection reveal there. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm just gonna go out of the station. I need to change to a different train here, but I won't shoot that. I will really end the stream in front of this station. So those of you who has been following me for a while are familiar with this place. I often walk around here, Mizuno Kuji station, which is within walking distance from where I live. It's about 15-20 minutes from Futako Tamagawa. So yeah, thanks everyone. Oh, it's still raining a little bit. Thanks everybody who joined me tonight. And I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed. Does the Suica app work on the Apple Watch? Yes, you can use it on Apple Watch. You see a lot of people doing it. But yeah, kind of a random little walk tonight, but I hope you enjoyed it. I will probably stream tomorrow again. Not sure, but it's probably gonna be another relatively close to where I live area. I don't think I will have that much time tomorrow, unfortunately. But yeah, thanks a lot. And again, if you're new to this channel, consider subscribing if you do enjoy random walks in the Tokyo area like this. If you really enjoyed it, you can join me on Patreon. That will give you access to Patreon-only streams as well as some other perks. The link is in the video description. Follow me on Instagram. I think that's all. Thank you, bye. Mata ne, hej då. Ses nästa gång. See you next time. Auf Wiedersehen.